Midlife Krisis. This is going to be another one of our storied Let's Plays.
Storied.
It's very storied. And in that we've done, now this will be 3. Very long, illustrious
They both been
series.
really good, though.
Yeah, you're damn right. Well, of course the first one was good. We're playing a goddamn jaguar. We're playing a jungle cat. You understand me?
Well, I don't think the first one was that, though. The first one was...
It was Clock Tower 3 with Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Don't forget Steve. He's
show mascot Steve.
Show mascot Steve.
Okay, so you've talked about on the show multiple times how you weren't so much of a PlayStation guy.
Okay. PS1 came out in 1995.
Yes.
And PS2 came out in 2000? 2001?
Yes. Yeah, 2000. End of 2000.
So, yeah, 95 to 2000, I was 15 to 20 in terms of age. Playing some N64, a lot of PC, specifically. These are the RTS years. These are the SimCity years, SimCity 3, SimCity 4. Definitely not playing PS1. In fact, I was very anti-PS1 and went out of my way to not play games on PS1 because I was in love with my N64.
I had that sickness as well. And it's one of those things where I look back and laugh at myself for how brutally wrong I was.
Youth is wasted on the young.
As they say, yes. So, yes, we are going to be playing some PS1 games today. But not just any PS1 games. We're playing some weird-ass PS1 games.
This is not Final Fantasy VII.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not playing Tekken 2. So the first game I'm going to show you is called LSD. And it stands for, I believe it stands for life simulation dream or something, something to those effects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on, and then we're going to appear right here at the corner of your screen.
All right. So
you've never heard of this game, I'm assuming? Safely?
I've never heard of LSD. That's correct.
Okay, so LSD is a Japanese-only game. It is the whole concept of this game was to simulate dreams. There's no goals to this game whatsoever.
Japan.
Yeah.
Japan.
Dude. So this is one of the first games of the Japan games that I had ever heard of. And I wanted to play it desperately for years, and only in the last handful did I finally get my hands on it.
The fact that they called it, this reminds me of is when we went to round 1.
Yeah.
And they had a photo booth there that was called Heroin Dream.
Heroin Face.
Heroin Face.
Yeah. Heroin is in female heroes, by the way. But yeah, it was Heroin Face.
And LSD as in life something dream.
Yeah. And definitely not, dropping acid or anything like that.
Nothing like that. Although, look at the game right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely dropping acid. That's it's a double entendre, Robbie. That's the whole point.
I guess so.
So this game has no goals. There's no score, no lives, nothing like that. It's all about just experiencing weird-ass random shit. Okay. So the controls are on the D-pad. You just move around. The scenes will change. All you do to change the scene is to walk into a wall. So I'm going to hand the controls off to you and just kind of explore. I'll say don't immediately walk into walls. Kind of feel around. I wanted to show you one other thing here.
So this is in English. Was this ever actually released in the U.S.?
It was released on the PlayStation 3 under the imports label that they did for a little while there. So PS3 released on their storefront PS1 games.
Okay.
Like when Nintendo was doing the Virtual Console, this was Sony's answer to the Virtual Console. So you could get PS1 games. Later on, they had PS2 games on there for purchase. But in the middle of all that, some company that was headed up by, I think it's Gaijin Entertainment, which was Victor Ireland of Working Designs fame, his new company, and all he was doing was obtaining the digital licenses to these games and porting. And there's no English in a lot of those releases. Like this one just has English in the menu, but that's it. Yeah. There's no other written words anywhere else in the game. It's just weird ass shit. But so that was Gaijin Entertainment, Victor Ireland's company. And Victor Ireland, for those who don't know, which is you, and what Working Designs was. Working Designs was like almost, if not the patient zero of an American company that was founded by video game dorks in the 90s that were very passionate about things like Japanese role-playing games and things that weren't taking off in America. Certainly to the degree that they were taking off in Japan. So they put out some of the most famous collectible video games of all time, like the Lunar series on Sega CD is them. Magic Knight Rayearth on the Saturn is them. Like they released a ton of games, and their claim to fame was like they put the extra mile in their translations. Like they added a lot of pop culture references. So yeah, Working Designs is a really cool company. Has really nothing to do with this game whatsoever, other than that Gaijin Entertainment, I believe, released this game on PS3. That was the first time you could legally play it, buy it and play it legally in America. So without any further ado, we're gonna start. You're gonna go on your dream journey.
All right, I'm ready.
So here you go. It is loading. So we are in a tatame room. So the movement, it's up on D-pad to move forward.
No analogs here.
No, this is all the way PS1, baby.
Oh boy.
So you have backed into a wall. We're now changing the scene. And what's cool about okay, so look, did you expect that? You were in a tatame room and now you're in this like weird toxic green environment with barren trees and a crazy flat. This game is the best.
Okay.
So walk forward. Don't just go around in a circle.
All right. So this okay, there's something flashing over here.
Yes. Who knows what that is?
Yeah, and I don't even know if it's a glitch or if it's intentional.
No, everything you see is definitely intentional. Just go on that pier.
Yeah,
walk down that pier.
Yeah, we're gonna walk down the pier.
So I do think there is one of the bumper buttons I think is a sprint button. It lets you move a little faster.
Was this released before Requiem for a Dream? This is very Requiem for a Dream.
This was released before Requiem for a Dream. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and say without any sort of provenance that this game was the main inspiration for the Darren Aronofsky film Requiem for a Dream. Okay, we've gone to the other side of this pier, and it's more nothingness. Walk into that crazy. Walk into that. Yes, okay. The epileptic seizure lake, and it'll probably change the scene.
Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so now where are we going? So everything that you're seeing is randomly generated, just like your dreams.
What do you mean randomly generated?
Everything you're looking at is randomly. It's exactly what I said, Robbie. Everything you're seeing is randomly generated.
I don't believe you.
It's all. Well, you should.
Wait, so that means that what I'm playing now, or what I was just playing, you've never seen that before. So it's randomly generated
textures and weird models. Like obviously you have an asset bank just like any other game, but the way they're structured together is all randomly generated.
Okay.
And that again goes into the whole core concept of the game of like you're simulating dreams. You, unless you're like a weirdo X-Men who can control your dreams, then I don't know about this wonderful power.
Those people
can't control your dreams. So that's why why the main designer did that.
Yeah, lucid dreaming. I've been working on it my whole life. I've never
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Okay.
What's that dumb cartoon movie about? It's called Waking Dream, right?
Oh man, that was the Richard Linklater.
Yeah.
Waking Life.
Waking Life. Yeah. That's a piece of shit.
It really.
That's a piece of shit.
He's done some stuff I really, really like, but that is by far the most annoyingly elitist, pretentious.
Yeah, it looked.
Nonsense.
I'll say this: it looked neat at the time because nothing else looked like it. But it was a piece of.
I don't know if you remember this, but this is like in the early days of Alex Jones. Yeah. He has a scene in that movie.
Yes, he sure does. I do.
And this is like before. Before
he became Alex Jones.
Yeah, this is when he was just, hey man, he's just a guy with crazy.
He's just a guy with a point of view.
Yeah.
Who then would, get press credentials for the White House. No big deal. Walk into that tree.
I thought,
dream that tree.
I thought that would change the dream. All right, is this a barn or something? Okay, we'll walk in here.
Yeah. That's the other thing. You can explore as much as you want. It's just when you touch a wall, you'll go. So you're in, maybe this could be a dark dream. Who knows? Go forward.
I did. I can't. Nothing.
So maybe something's loading. We don't know. That's the LSD difference. Yep. There we go. Oh, look. You were going through like a super dark... And a horse.
Oh. How many total games were released on PlayStation 1?
Oh, like 1,400? Like, are you talking about like the global library? The global library, I think, is like 2,000. I'll do a quick research thing while you're tripping here. Actually,
I'm just wondering that.
I don't have my phone over here. That's not happening.
Of the 1,400, this is the one that you thought most needs to show me.
Yeah, because it's weird, and I know for a fact you never would have heard of it, and you never would have played something like this.
Yeah. Correct.
The other thing about this game. Is that it is how much? Okay, for a physical disc copy of this game, how much do you think would it cost? What do you think? Knowing nothing about
now
this
or new?
Right now.
I mean, it's old. The fact that you asked me makes me think it's a little in demand.
Yeah,
so
pretty good deductive reasoning.
I will highball it at like $100 to $150.
Yeah, this is like a $1,000 plus video game.
Factor of 10. That's just silly.
Okay, so go back to that. Okay, so you're done. Your dream journey is over.
Those were
so that little
dreams.
graph thing that pops up. I believe you can see it here as well. Yes. So this is kind of like a chart of the dreams that you have experienced. Again, they're all
what the hell?
Yeah, they're all
this
random.
War Shock thing.
Yeah, none of this is okay. So what's funny is like this game is totally fucking normal to me because I've played hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of weird Japanese what's the word of the opposite of inclusive? Like games that are like made specifically for like weirdos. I don't know how else to explain it. I know that's not your deal, and that's why I show you this stuff. You're a how do you say it? I don't want to come off as like a prick, but I'm probably going to come off as a prick.
No, Brian, you're totally not that. Don't put yourself up about that.
No, I'm beating you up.
Yeah.
You like normal ass shit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with liking normal ass shit. There's nothing wrong about being passionate about normal ass shit. But you like normal ass shit. Yeah, this is the opposite of normal ass shit.
I'm very vanilla by comparison. That's true.
So yeah, this is like it charts. If I've had a memory card in, we could save our quote unquote progress. I don't know what all that stuff means. Like the top says upper, then and I'm sure there's a meaning for all this stuff. Shake, by the way, is if we had a DualShock, but we don't. We've got this bad boy right there, the OG.
But what is shake would just mean camera shake.
No, it's the vibration.
Oh, there is a vibration thing in there.
Not in here, in the DualShock.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
So let's go back. Now it's my turn. We've gone on Uncle Bob's trip. Now we're gonna go on my trip.
Yeah. And that was an amazing journey. Let's see if your journey how it compares.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be like I've done a hallucinogenic drug. It's what it's gonna be like. What sucks is that there's such neat, weird, random stuff in here that you like see it and you go, huh? But you can never predict when you're gonna see that stuff. So like if you want to say that there's any amount of gameplay in this, it is like exploration based. And you want to try to like play this game multiple times, even though it is, not in a traditional sense a fun video game, but to be able to
quote unquote fun.
Yeah, it is more of like it's not really a video game. It's more of like an art thing. Like
are there trophies?
Yeah, there's trophies. I'll get you a trophy. So you went backwards into a wall. I'm going to go forwards into a wall.
To the medicine cabinet?
Yeah. It always starts in that little tatami room. But anyway, what I was saying is like, I've played this game and like just had like weird ass, like a giant sumo wrestler with a baby's head chasing me. Just like random ass shit. And you can never predict when it happens. So you got to keep trying to see when it happens. And there's no guarantee that on this playthrough you're going to see anything like that. But so just would you please go watch one of your fucking Ally McBeals or whatever it is you like.
Why was that your go-to?
I don't know. It just popped into my head. What would Jar do? You know what I'm saying? Or Jay. Jar, Jay, doesn't matter. It's sweet graffiti. So I'm going to walk into Jay, see what happens.
But now, have you ever seen graffiti in this game before?
Not that I can recall, actually. Look at this. So now we're in some weird factory.
Yeah.
That's moving. It's doing things. Is there stairs over here? No. I have to go this way. So we can't.
You cannot interact with the machinery.
It doesn't look like we can so far, but let's venture this way. So yeah, there's no characters, no story elements, none of that stuff. There's whatever the fuck this is, though. This appears to be some what?
Gyroscopic. Oh yeah.
Look at this. What? Is there? I'm trying to find if there's a view up and down button. I can remember. There's strafing on the bumpers, and then that's like a 180-degree turn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Dude. Someone just made that and put it in the game, and it is what it is. So let's walk into it and see what happens. Nope. Oh, there we go. We got it.
Oh my. We're going into the machine.
We're going into the machine. Seeing what the machine feels. Okay. So we might be in like a dark tunnel. That's another thing. This gate. Yep. See.
Yep.
So let's walk forward. I'm going to be careful not to touch one of these walls because I do want to explore a little bit more here. When we see
what's that on your left?
Oh, sweet bridge. Let's cross that bridge.
Okay, I'm ready.
Into the other side, brother.
Okay, wait. Now look to your right or your left though.
My left. Okay,
your left.
Here we go.
Your left.
More houses.
Okay.
not a frogman though, or anything like that. There's some sort of is that a hand?
Yeah, praying hand statue.
Whoa! Now we're walking right into that. What's on the other side? Nothing.
Okay.
That means something. There's some sort of meaning in there. Oh, okay. We can only walk into the gate. I'll do a little perimeter walk around here and see if we can touch those hands.
Oh, you can.
Where?
Right.
Yep.
Oh.
No. We got lied to. It was PS1's terrible aliasing that got us. All right, we'll just walk into the gate and see what happens. So it does. I've noticed over my multiple playthroughs. Sometimes it flashes white the screen, and sometimes it flashes red. I don't know what any of that means. But again, you're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to dive deep into this. Like it's almost in a way like you're not supposed to know what it means.
Have you looked up any content from the creators behind the game and asking them, like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to look for? What does any of this mean?
So if I remember correctly, it's been years since yes, I have done that, but it's been years. I remember specifically learning about this game from an old website that is still on the internet, and it's one of my favorite websites to jump back into, but it's Hardcore Gaming 101. And there was a big write-up on this, and I believe one or a few of the people on this game actually work in Dream Research. So there's some method to the madness. Oh, it looks like we're traveling on a box. Okay, there's the end of my dream. So we started on the red thing, I think, and we unlocked those 2 white boxes. I think. But yeah, so this is just one of those weird deals. It's an example of things that I love that you don't really encounter on your day-to-day.
I would say it's comparable to an episode of Ally McBeal.
Well, the dancing baby, the CG dancing baby that was made famous by that show. I'm sure that baby's actually in this game.
I know something that weird could be in this
somewhere
game,
in there. So yeah, this is LSD for the PlayStation 1.
Of all the gin joints and all the bars in all the world, it's like this is what you put in front of me, a game that is just by the loosest terms possible, a game.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get into it here. Okay. You play trash indie storytime games.
Yeah.
About stuff that you have no connection with whatsoever.
Oh,
that are like melodramatic and written for teenage girls.
Yeah.
And you like that shit.
And
when I show you something that's weird and artistic and druggy, you're like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not on my watch, mister.
Not on my watch. Do we get to do an episode where I get to put those games in front of you?
Yes!
And then you're going to play those, and then you're not going to make fun of me.
No, I'm going to be totally... I am nothing if not completely open-minded and fair. And I'll sit here and be like, this is an interesting take on life that I wouldn't have normally looked at. So, yeah, let's do it. No.
I don't even defend myself in those things.
Yeah. But we will do that. That's coming. Things. That will be a thing that happens because I want to do that. I want to play your garbage and see what it is.
And I want to see you play my garbage. And then we'll both make fun of me for playing it.
Well, sooner or later, that's going to happen. Until the next time, this has been one of our storied and just illustrious...
More storied than ever.
Illustrious Let's Play series. To be continued. Thank you so much for watching.